All right, we're in World 0 with the Halloween event. We're going to do a little bit of a rundown here, talk about how the event's going to go, do some quests, prize wheel, showcase that, showcase some of the cash shop items, and yeah, talk about the raid as well. So the schedule for this event usually goes like this. We're going to have week 1, which we're in week 1 right now. We're going to have the event world. We have the battle pass, earn currency, and get some rewards from that. We have daily rewards, the prize wheel. We have the maze and some quests in our quest tab. Week 2, we'll have the Fallen King raid, which we'll be able to start grinding some coins, the event currency, the Halloween coins, whatever they're called. I forget what they're called. And then we have the egg, which is super rare egg, which is very hard to get, but very good pet. Then we have the weapon skins, and then in week 3, we have the challenge mode, which makes the egg a little bit easier, more coins per kill, and different weapon skins, but also higher chance to get them. And in week 4, normally is times 2 XP for your leveling and times 2 XP for the battle pass, which makes things a lot faster if you want to catch up at the end. All right. So what's important usually in week 1 is you can't really farm for coins. There's a code right here, but you can do these quests. So these quests in your event tab over here, we have a couple things to look at. So we can have collect your daily rewards, spooky courtyard, spin the wheel 1 time, get some more coins there. Find hidden pumpkins 1 time with 200 coins. If you spend 15 minutes in this courtyard, you get a free random died zombie cat mount. So we'll take a look at that later when we hit the 15-minute mark. And then the rest here is for the future stuff. And then for the side quests here, with another mount we can get. So spin the wheel 50 times to get a lot of coin. That's like, how many spins that is? That's 50 spins, I think. Or is that, I don't know, the math. It's something like that. Was it? Yeah, 50 spins. Yeah. Then we have Final Pumpkins 5 times, so that takes 5 days to finish. Then we have this one usually gets done in 2 days, around there. Then we have the Spooky Maze 10 times, which just means just do this 10 times in total like 30 days. So another mount, the Green Ghoul. We'll take about that later. Then we have Final Pumpkins 30 times, so do that for what's the math for that? 10 times, 10 days. Challenge mode defeat 1 time gets you a title and some gold coins, and then defeating the Fallen King 10 times on challenge mode, which is week 3, we get you some overseer wins. We'll take a look at that later. And we have 100 spins for the wheel here. Normally whenever I do this, there's this quest here at the bottom, which is defeat the Fallen King 20 times. I usually kill the Fallen King 10 times on week 2, and then do another 10 times. It progresses both of them technically, so you could do 20 runs in total to get both of them done. But if you grind this done, you probably grind it more than that, obviously. So that's just my experience. Anyway, so you have your daily awards over here. This gives you candy corn that drops, which gives you a lot of candy corn. If you have the times 2 Halloween VIP, that affects it as well. And then we have the pumpkins. So these are going to be different every day. I'm using the same spots half the time, but for this day, this is where they're located. One where the coin shop will be, and one at the crystal chest, and then there was one at the maze. So they can spawn in the maze either at the end or in the middle area. It can also spawn probably around over here near the bank area as well. Maybe I think in the grass over here. I don't remember, but there's a couple of spots they can spawn. Spooky Maze is not that spooky, but it does have an NPC that can kill you if you get hit by it. For the most part, it's just Slenderman basically. Right there. I went the wrong way, but it's fine. There's no real wrong way, but you can spawn the maze here if you want. In the maze, and then I usually go to the right for this one, more to the right. You can have a mount. I don't have a mount on this character, but we're at the end anyways. So there's that. There we go. Normally doing all that would give us a level up, which it did. So we got that reward there. So that's the daily stuff. So do those daily every day, and you'll progress your quests in your quest tab. All right. You get some coins. We got some coins from doing that. We got some coins from I don't know actually. I think we got some coins from that. Something like that. Some quests done here, and then we have the wheels. The wheel here comes back for Christmas and Halloween. The rewards, we'll look at them later. We'll showcase these. But you can press 50 for 10 spins. It will, even if you don't have, okay. Even if you don't have 50 coins, you press 50 coins, it will spend whatever you have and use everything. So if you have like 30 coins, it'll use that 30 coins. It doesn't have to be 50 all the time. You can be below 50 and it'll just spend everything pretty much. So very useful stuff. So I wonder if we get every item, we just showcase it there. I don't know if we will get everything, but we'll take a look in a second here. But random dies, you can get a bunch of, you can get rainbow, you can get the dead, you get the boo die. There's a sinister chest where you can do more auras and stuff. So there's that. So let's see what we got here. So we got the undead wings. Is the rarest thing you can get in this one here. Got a nice pink color here. So look, this is what it looks like. It glows pretty well in this world here. See that? That's what we got. And then we got, let's see here, we got some bat ears, or whatever it's called, the bat ears. It does glow as well. Pretty well on this one. And we got this devil tail. Got this gold one as well. Put it on. There we go. And then we got the costumes as well. We got this one here. Not bad. And then we got the male one as well. Skull hoodie. There you go. And you can farm this wheel once you start getting more coins from the boss fight. Okay, and what we have left is we have the evil halo. It's pretty evil. Just the default red color. It glows quite a bit here. I'm sure you get people love the black dye stuff. And then we have the cat scarf. I don't know anything. The eyes glow. Look at that. That's kind of cool. There we go. And then we have lastly, I think it's the last thing, with spooky hat. That's right. It doesn't, it glows for sure, but the hair clips through. I know how to fix that. Maybe I should probably fix that easily, I bet. I mean, showing the hair is okay too, I guess, but we know how to fix it though. Anyway, so that is that. That is all the wheel stuff you can get. You can farm coins. Mostly farming comes from the Fallen King usually, okay? And with that, we've been here for like 15 minutes apparently. We can go ahead and claim the free mount. It's a random die zombie cat. We got some purple. So there we go. This is the free mount you can get if you just do that. Look, I will say it out loud, but this is character based. So if you play a different character, you can just AFK 15 minutes and not on that character, and then put it in your bank, and then you get multiple of them, and you can delete that character. Yada yada yada. It's the same thing. You can try it out yourself. You know, it works. What it always did. Anyways, we have the Green Ghoul mount from the other quests. We're doing the maze 10 times. This is free, so do this 10 days in a, not in a row, but 10 days out of 30 days. You get this mount for free. There's also a mount in the battle pass and the cash shop as well. And then if you beat the Fallen King challenge mode 10 times in week 3, get these wings, which looks amazing, of course. And this is the normal die, but if you can always remove it if you like the green, but you'll be random dyed it. So the random dye, this looks really good though, so I would say it's pretty worth to grind that. And I think one of the easier bosses to grind in my opinion when it comes to that stuff. So let me get one of the skins there real quick. Unless I'm colorblind, I think it's orange. It's kind of hard to see in this one, but it's orange instead of the reds one you get from the sinister chests. So looks pretty good though, but orange and red, it's kind of, you know, no difference there, I would say, in terms of that. Anyway, so that's the kind of the free stuff you can still get. All those are free that we just showcased technically. Just gotta grind for it as always. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the cash shop. Look at the emotes. Maybe explain. Let's explain the pinata. We can get from the pinata. So the pinata, you can buy it for 200 crystals in the cash shop. It's a usable item. This is the one you can actually, if you actually buy it, you can actually see what it gives you. It has a 1% chance to give you the shadow spoon, and then you have other loot 30% to get a tier 5 drop, armor, or weapon, more coins, and a lot of gold. So when you pop it down, it tells you in chat if someone spawns it in, and you have to attack it. I don't know if I'll be able to kill this fast enough, but I think the main thing is people want the shadow spoon, which is a universal weapon skin. If you don't know what that is, it's a weapon skin that you could use on any weapon: bow, staff, spear, scythe. So 1% chance to get it, and other people on the server can break it and do damage to it. As long as you do damage to it, you will get the kill participation and get the rewards from it. Got 47 gold from that, and 1% chance for the spoon. Take a look at it real quick. So for 1% chance, you can get the spoon here. It goes on any class. So any class you equip, you can use it. So like click on, like I say, I don't know, maybe go to archer, right? It's a bow now, you know, or you go to, I don't know, both, and you go to like shadow blade. You got 2 spoons like that, right? Or you can go to, I don't know, go to warlord. Now the spoons are shields, so like now you got a giant spoon basically. So it's pretty cool, but obviously pretty rare stuff there. There's always been spoons in these presents, but that's the one way to get it. So have some guy who's rich or something, I don't know, 200's a lot, kinda. But anyway, let's go ahead and showcase the other stuff here. Probably gonna showcase most of the emotes and I don't know, the costumes maybe, I don't know, but we'll take a look at these, I guess. Alright, so the cash shop has these overseer ones. I don't know all of them, but it's a green glow on the weapon, and it's green, of course, so it looks pretty nice. And then we have the emotes. Do that real quick. Actually, let's do the costumes first, since I have that set up more than the emotes. But actually, you know what? Never set up another setup, but let's do the costumes first. So we have the Vampire costume. This is the normal dye item here. Here, shall unequip the sword. I think it looks a bit better without it equipped. There we go. So this is the normal dye red on it. That looks pretty nice. And then we have that button. The Vamperic costume. Is that what it said? There we go. And then we have the Zombie Queen, which is a bit hard to see in this world because it's very shiny, but it makes your body see-through or cut in half technically. So it's kind of cool. It's actually pretty cool stuff there. And then we have the emotes. So we have. I know you can preview them in the shop, but you can't see the particle effects. So, and maybe some of the music as well. There we go. So this is the, what are those called? Alright, I don't know, that's copyright or something, I don't know. And then these ones are pretty old, I think. Like this one, I don't know actually, but looks new. But here's that, spooky eyes, spooky dance. Oh, the tree is pretty old. I know the tree one, so I have that one. Normally, you just sit there. Right, so those are the emotes. You can buy them up. I don't know. We have Headless. This is a staple every Halloween. We can get this for 666. It's very good for outfits and stuff. Helps with the clipping of the hair and all that stuff. I don't know, up to you, but yeah, it removes your hair, so you don't have to be bald, legit. And you can also buy a Sinister boost if you like boosts and stuff. There we go. That's what it looks like. Stands, candles. There you go. So I think that's pretty much it in the cash shop there. That has a limited time on it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I would go over these if I wanted to. I don't know if I really want to though. I guess they're kind of part of it. Might as well, I guess. Alright, just gonna showcase the one weapon. This is the great sword in that aura chest box, whatever it's called, or chest. Is the black and white one, glowing white eye. Alright, and then we have the auras that come with the thing. It's gonna be the ectoplasm aura here. Very cool. Particles fall off the sword, some of it, some stick on. Then we have the dead leaf aura. Some leaves stay off. The dark shadow effect stays on. We have the overseer aura. Eyeballs, they blink and they stay on the sword, but the black smoke goes off of the sword. Then we have the evil potion aura. We have the dark aura stays on, and this bubbles they pop. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Then we have the hell blast aura, a explosion, and they all get off the sword like so. And then we have the rare aura, which we showed in the last video. It's very cool. They have the effects, these fire effects stays off the sword, but the Vamperic teeth stay on the sword. And then you have chance for the mount, which looks very good as well. So there you go. That is the pretty much everything you need to know for showcasing and how the event functions. Mostly, let's just log it in every day and you be chilling, you know. So with that being said, that is it. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the event, and I'll be here playing the boss in week 2, I guess.